16 good years of what she thought was a happy marriage, she found out that her husband has a baby outside. If you were in her shoes, what would you do? Listen to this sad story. I have been married to my husband for 16 good years. And I am happy to say that it has been the best 16 years of my life. But I recently got admitted to the hospital because of this marriage. I told my husband I wanted to leave the country to the USA for greener pastures for us because I studied chemical engineering, but he did not agree. He was a major bank CEO in Nigeria for 12 whole years, and I didn't see it as a big deal at all, but it was actually my dream. He cautioned that our family will be divided and that things will start to affect us. He meant trust issues. I cleared him. I made him know that I can't leave him, and even he himself travels, and I don't question his loyalty. Maybe that's where my gullibility was astounding. Yes, I was gullible for love. Few years ago, I was diagnosed of cancer, and I was trying to even get myself in order and be there for my family. And he also tried to be there. He followed me for every chemotherapy and made sure he was doing everything in his power to make me well. We spent a lot. We traveled to abroad hospitals for better care. He raised alarm when he needed help. He would wake up sometimes and even be the one to shower with me and do everything in the house. He only traveled when work needed him to travel, and he would say it 2 weeks earlier. I felt sad that I was getting all the treatment and he was just giving and giving. Our kids were also taken care of by a family friend majorly. I had not much to worry about, or maybe I had all to worry about. We started doing more fun things, but one day I went for my chemotherapy and we found out I'm not getting better. I wasn't getting better and I might not get better. Of recent, my husband just stopped mentioning his trips abroad. Before, he would tell me 2 weeks ahead, even for work, but now, silence. No heads up, no details, just I'm back when he returns. It felt off. Something in my gut said he was hiding something, and that suspicion sat heavy on me. So when the doctor gave me that news, I looked at the door, thought of his recent silence, and decided right there that he didn't need to know. He was outside when the doctor told me this, and I immediately shrugged off the idea of telling him. I kept it and told the doctor I will tell him myself. I was so scared he would change if he found out that I might leave forever soon. I wasn't ready for any sudden change. I kept it to my heart and made sure I hid my results from then on. He remained there and we remained happy. Also, I thought, after like 8 chemos and other processes, I started to get better. But I also didn't tell him. Things were getting brighter for me. Wow. I was happy, but I felt afraid that he would find out I have been lying just before now. So I kept it to myself. Then recently, we went for chemo and I took the new update from the doctor. I was going to find somewhere to hide it. Then I saw a document while I was trying to hide my own document. It was a certificate of birth that happened 2 months ago. A baby in the USA. How is that? I looked deeper and I saw that the child carried our son name. I knew I was in for a ride. My husband's documents just around where mine was hidden. I was shocked and pained, so I got really mad and called my sister. She came by the house. My husband has a baby outside. I cried. She begged me, consoled me, and I couldn't hold it. My husband got back and he apologized. Apparently, she confronted him and he apologized. And when I thought that was all, he told me that the newborn mother will be moving in because he can't afford to get her a new place. And also because he doesn't want his baby out of sight. I allowed the woman to move in and I just took it all in because he has been good to me. I mean, that's the least I could do. I went out to see my sister for like a week, and by the time I returned, my house was already in a shape I could barely recognize. This story is so sad. It's not about how long a person has been in your life. It's about how well. Some persons can spend all the years, and give all the love and do everything, only for you to wake up one morning and find out they are not who you think they are. For this lady, in fact, when she said yes to accepting her husband bringing the other lady, I felt some type of way because I'm like, this is not going to end well. This is a marriage, you've been happy together, doing fun things, and then he went to cheat and he betrayed you. Yes, he's been taking care of you, he has been kind to you, but cheating is not part of the vows you must have made to yourselves. This is marriage. It is expected that you be kind to each other, be good to yourselves, take care of yourselves. It does not mean that because somebody has been good to you and then you have to now accept an evil the person is about to do, seemingly. This lady, accepting for the lady to come in, I am not sure it was a wise thing to do, because now she's going to be in so much pain. And typical of women, the new lady will want to mark her territory and probably want to send her out of the house. Anyways, let me know what you think. Do you think she should have allowed the husband to bring in this other woman that got, and this other lady that got pregnant for him? Or do you think she should have said no? What's your advice for this lady? She is confused, seeing her home in a state she could barely recognize. I hope this story was fun to you. I hope it was interesting. I hope you learned a thing or two. See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more stories that will inspire you. Bye.